Folks, Lady Gaga has won her legal case to keep her dognapping reward.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the most ludicrous and infamous celebrity lawsuits that we still can't believe were ever filed.
Did Mila Kunis steal a chicken?
Number 10. Simon Cowell and the missing orthopedics.
This is insane, Carrie.
Why is it insane?
Well, it's just too weird.
Weird, awkward, and Simon like you've never seen him.
It's so uncomfortable.
If the allegations in this lawsuit are to be believed, record executive and notoriously acerbic reality TV judge Simon Cowell can add shoe thief to his resume. Cowell and then-partner Terry Seymour were named in a 2009 lawsuit by a woman who applied to be their personal chef.
Is it true?
No, I have no idea where this rumour came from. I read it online that I'd offered her $100 million a year. It's complete nonsense. The budget of the show is $100 million. No one's going to pay $100 million a year for someone.
She says they made her take off her $500 orthopedic shoes and never returned them. Unlike most celebrity cases, this one landed in small claims court with only $660 on the line.
So who spent more money?
Definitely you.
That's not true.
Well, of course it is.
You spend more of my money than I ever spent.
Cowell insisted he was innocent and that the couple made attempts to return the pair. The suit was settled upon the return of the shoes. Number 9. Evermore Park sues Taylor Swift. When the pop star announced her second lockdown album, Evermore, a struggling amusement park in Utah saw an opening for a major lawsuit. Evermore Park sued the pop star for copyright infringement and damaging the park's reputation.
Evermore Park claims that the release of Taylor's album Evermore caused actual confusion. They said it's affected the park's online presence negatively, infringed on its marketing and merchandise, and impacted its visitors.
However, the announcement of the album actually led to the park showing up in more internet searches than ever. In a hilarious turn of events, Swift filed a countersuit.
Reinhardt says there were differences in uses between Taylor Swift's use of Evermore and Brett Schneider's that may play a key factor when a judge reviews the lawsuit.
The park had an attraction with on-theme musicians who sang and played acoustic versions of popular songs without the proper license. Some of the songs were originally written and recorded by none other than Taylor Swift herself. The park wasn't going to get the payday they might have expected, and both sides dropped the claims.
As a resolution of both lawsuits, the parties will drop and dismiss their respective suits without monetary settlement.
Evermore has since closed.
We are grateful for the many amazing experiences that happened in our little park and hope that it made a positive impact on the people who visited.
Number 8. Surrogacy Suits. Mega celebrities are always the subject of weird and wild claims. Surrogacy rumors dogged Beyoncé and Jay-Z after the birth of their daughter, Blue Ivy Carter.
There's a stupid rumor, the most ridiculous rumor I think I've ever had about me. It's crazy, especially after losing a child. The pain and trauma from that just makes it mean so much more to get an opportunity to bring life into the world.
They were sparked again by a 2014 lawsuit brought by a woman named Tina Seals. The lawsuit leveled allegations that the couple engaged Seals as a surrogate. The claims were immediately dismissed, with a judge deeming them, quote, irrational and, quote, frivolous. Seals has also sued Mariah Carey and Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, but offered to drop the latter suit if West offered her son a record deal.
The rumor mill's been on overdrive ever since Queen Bee showed up at the New York Met Ball earlier this month in a Givenchy number elaborate enough to hide a baby bump.
Number 7. Lawsuit or casting call. Breaking into Hollywood as a writer is famously difficult. It requires talent, access, and eyes on your work. Joanne Vandegrift thought of an innovative way to get some industry bigwigs to see her work. She sued them.
She just made a lot of that up.
She was under oath.
Then I guess that would be the first time somebody's lied under oath.
Vandegrift allegedly tried to haul stars Halle Berry, Amanda Bynes, and Armie Hammer into court just so they could read and eventually star in her miniseries script.
He is also suing Halle Berry, Amanda Bynes, and Armie Hammer because, well, she wants them to be in her show. What better way to get their attention than to sue them?
Although the nature of the lawsuit is unknown, it seems that the high-profile court case Vandegrift probably wanted never took place. Needless to say, neither did her epic Civil War set miniseries.
I will not be defeated.
Number 6. Batman sues Christopher Nolan.
Now, You got the entire R&D department burning through cash, claiming it's related to cell phones for the army. What are you building for him now? A rocket ship? I want $10 million a year for the rest of my life.
While the circumstances surrounding this lawsuit are devastating, the case itself is absolutely bizarre. In 2008, Hüseyin Kalkan, mayor of a Turkish city called Batman, sued the Dark Knight director Christopher Nolan for using the city's name for the character. Several things stand out here, one of which is that Batman existed for decades before Nolan began making his trilogy.
One of the wealthiest, most powerful men in the world is secretly a vigilante who spends his nights beating criminals to a pulp with his bare hands. And your plan is to blackmail this person?
However, The Dark Knight was the most popular movie of 2008. Kalkan tied a series of murders and instances of citizens taking their own lives to the negative effects of the character's renewed popularity. The lawsuit seemingly came to an end after Kalkan's arrest in an unrelated case for promoting terrorism.
All you care about is money. This town deserves a better class of criminal. And I'm gonna give it to him.
Number 5. The Trials of a Michael Jordan lookalike. Fame can be hard to adjust to. It's especially hard if you're not actually a famous person.
I am here to personally guarantee that no one will ever bother you.
For years, former Chicago Bulls All-Star Michael Jordan was one of the most famous athletes ever, and Alan Heckard was tired of it. For years, he put up with being mistaken for the NBA superstar.
You guys making a big mistake.
You're all washed up, Baldy.
Baldy?
According to Heckard, his resemblance to Jordan led to him being harassed in public spaces. He sued Jordan and Nike, the sportswear company that employed him as a celebrity spokesperson, for his trouble. Heckard abandoned his $400 million plus claim. If notoriety was his issue, a high-profile lawsuit wouldn't help.
Do you hear that? They don't think you can play the game anymore.
There's only one way to find out.
Number 4. Lady Gaga's dognapper sues her. Anyone who's watched a court show knows about the term unclean hands. Well, Jennifer McBride found out the hard way. She returned pop star Lady Gaga's dogs after they were stolen, and dog walker Ryan Fisher was shot during the theft.
He adds, I am still in recovery from a very close call with death and have kept myself from the growing media story. I will write and say more later, but the gratitude for all the love I feel from this planet is immense and intense.
Gaga offered a reward of $500,000 for their return. McBride attempted to collect, but it soon came about that she was involved in the crime and was charged as an accessory.
The police are reporting that a woman dropped off both dogs to this police station at 6 p.m. this evening.
In an act of absolute hubris, she sued Gaga for not paying her the reward. Fortunately, the law was on Gaga's side, not about to let McBride benefit from the crime.
Jennifer McBride, who returned the dogs, previously sued the singer for her no questions asked policy. Ms. McBride was charged with being an accessory to Ms. Fisher's attempted murder.
Number 3. Mila Kunis, chicken thief. Allegedly. Every once in a while, someone from a celebrity's past comes forward with a story about how mean they were. Christina Caro's lawsuit against that 70s show star Mila Kunis was almost too crazy to believe. Caro alleged that Kunis stole her pet chicken when they were children in Ukraine.
Ukrainian singer named Christina Caro, seen here in one of her music videos, claimed that she and Mila were childhood best friends in the Ukraine and that back then, Mila stole her pet chicken.
She also alleged to have filed a $5,000 lawsuit over it. In a video that found its way to social media, Kunis was clearly upset by the accusation.
File this one under bizarre. Mila Kunis is setting the record straight. She didn't steal anybody's, wait for it, chicken.
Still, she couldn't help but note that Caro was trying to launch a music career around the time the suit made headlines. As far as frivolous lawsuits go, this one is pure poetry.
She's just doing it to get the publicity she wants.
Well, she'll get more than that, because Mila's fighting back.
I would like to launch a counter $5,000 lawsuit for making me sit there and watch your music video.
Number 2. DJ can't keep his hands to himself. Denver DJ David Mueller tried to drum up sympathy with a lawsuit alleging that global pop sensation Taylor Swift got him unjustly fired from his radio gig.
$3 million in damages, claiming the singer's reps pressured the radio station to fire him.
Swift's countersuit revealed the true story. Mueller had inappropriate physical contact with Swift during a photo op. He was indeed fired from his local radio station as a result. He then had the nerve to sue her for defamation, saying the allegation threatened his livelihood.
Mueller reacted to the photo that was presented in court that Swift claims was taken at the time she was allegedly groped by him.
The jury was unconvinced, and the judge even believed he destroyed key evidence. Mueller maintained his innocence even after he lost his suit, and she won hers. Luckily for him, Swift only sued him for $1. Mueller has since continued working as a DJ in other cities.
I wish we had the full recording, Mueller said. Swift's attorney responding, it would have shown whether you changed your story. The jury will never know.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Unfriendly skis. 7 years after Terry Sanderson and Oscar winner / lifestyle brand mogul Gwyneth Paltrow collided while skiing, the incident was litigated before our eyes.
Gwyneth is being sued by a 76-year-old man who is alleged Gwyneth crashed into him, causing serious injuries while skiing at a Utah resort back in 2016, and that she then abandoned the scene. Gwyneth has denied the allegations and countersued, claiming he actually hit her.
Sanderson sued Paltrow, alleging her actions caused the accident and the subsequent long-term damage. Paltrow countersued, alleging that he was at fault for the whole incident.
I think the fact that she's there, she's in trial, she's making a point, she's going to testify, her children will testify, her family is going to testify. I think it sends a message to the jury.
The internet watched as the case provided unintentional comedy at every turn. Emerging victorious, Paltrow made her grand exit, whispering the words, "I wish you well," like the kiss of death in Sanderson's ear. We can't be too mad about this one, if only because it was so entertaining to watch.
So after an 8-day trial, the judge gave the jury a list of 9 questions to answer, including what percentage of fault do you assign to the person responsible? And as you said, it was unanimous. The jury says Terry Sanderson was 100% at fault.
Did we cover your favorite wacky celebrity lawsuit? Let us know in the comments.